Staying in the year 1940, we go from Fred McMurray to one of the GOATs, James Stewart, in the shop around the corner. Stewart stars as the manager of a leather goods store in Budapest, Hungary. He has a very contentious relationship with a female employee in the shop around the corner, played by Margaret Sullivan. And by contentious, I mean they basically hate each other. But what they don't know is that they're secretly their own secret admirers, because both have been writing letters to each other as pen pals, but neither of them are aware. If this premise sounds familiar to anyone, I'll just get this out of the way. Yes, You Got Mail is pretty much this movie. And in my research, I found that, yeah, You've Got Mail is pretty much a modern remake of The Shop Around the Corner. As a matter of fact, in You've Got Mail, the bookshop is literally called The Shop Around the Corner. Bit on the nose there. James Stewart is one of the GOATs. I mean, he's one of the greatest of all time. There will never be anyone quite like James Stewart. He's just a fantastic actor, full stop. His back and forth between the various employees of the shop and with Margaret Sullivan really do make the movie watchable. And there's actually some stuff in here that's quite mature for the time. Basically, the owner of the shop, Mr. Matashek, is pretty much going through it. He goes through a rough time. First, Stewart's character leaves in order to find a better job. Then he finds out that his wife is cheating on him and actually takes money from him. And there is a scene, and it happens off camera, so I should say that. It happens off camera. But there is a scene where Mr. Matashek tries to commit suicide. I cannot make that up. I bring this up because this movie was released in 1940. It wasn't exactly a stunning time to bring up dark subjects like that, especially when World War II was still going on. So I imagine if Twitter were a thing back then, people would be like, "This movie is so insensitive, cancel." I don't have a problem with it necessarily. It's just shocking to me that in the year of our Lord 1940, there is a suicide attempt in a Christmas movie. Wild stuff. Really, the reason you should watch this movie is the greatness of James Stewart and also the greatness of Margaret Sullivan. She's really good in this too. And the relationship, you see them from where they just can't stand each other. Slowly over time, their hearts start to melt and then melt out of the ice, and then they slowly start to come together. The last scene of the movie is honestly one of my favorites of the movie, and it's pretty well iconic, to the point where it is currently number 28 on the AFI's 100 Years, 100 Passions list. So, yeah, this movie's pretty romantic. I still maintain that the best Christmas movie with James Stewart in it is still It's a Wonderful Life, but give The Shop Around the Corner a shot. I think it may surprise you.